Hello, 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 YouTube. This is your girl Dee Dee, and this is my first ever makeup tutorial, and we're doing it on my channel, Makeup with Dee Dee. So, before we jump into this look, can you please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get into this. So, today I'm doing a look based off this shirt. I have the Morphe James Charles collection palette, which I'll be using today. Also, I got some new brushes, so just bear with me with that. It is the Real Techniques brushes, and I'll be letting you guys know which ones I use before I use them. I start off my routine before I do my makeup with just a dab of this, and also oldie but goodie, some good old-fashioned coconut oil. And just massage that into my whole face. I don't like primer. I like to use moisturizer because my skin is a little weird. It's dry in places and sometimes it's oily in places. So that is my combination to take care of those issues. Now, I like to jump into my brows first. I do not do dramatic brows. I kind of just fill the ones that I have in and clean them up a little bit. So let's jump into that first. I will be using an angle brush. This is the Definer brush. It's the RT313. It's an angle brush. I have another angle brush that I have been using to do this, and I'm just using all of the Real Techniques today. That way, if you guys want to copy, it'll be no problem for you. So I start off filling my brows with this, and it's in Deep Brunette. I will get the actual name from you guys for this. I got this in my Ipsy collections. So I'll get the name of it and make sure that's in either the description or the video. Alrighty, just gonna wipe my hands off because they're kind of moisturized too. Alright, so I start at the front. I'm using the brow filler. I start at the front, and I'm usually doing this in a mirror, so that's why I'm so close to you guys. So I just start off in the front and I just fill them in. Just darken it up just a little bit. And I just make sure there's a point at the end. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the other side and do the same exact thing. Took me a couple seconds, not that long, and they're just deepened, darkened. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And don't worry about getting this exactly perfect. But you don't have to, because we're going to clean them up with some foundation. And you can use concealer or foundation, but I figured out that foundation helps me more when it's time to blend everything in. I don't have to worry about it being too highlighted. I don't like my brows too highlighted. And I just smudge this just to make sure. This is the other side of that. And I just smudge it just to make sure it's throughout the whole brow. So that's when foundation comes in, and this little angle brush. I take my Cliniques. I am shade 19. Let's just make sure. I want to read the box. Yes, I'm shade 19, shade 19. And the Clinique Even Better. You guys, yeah, there you go. Clinique Even Better. So I'm gonna take just a dab of it, and then I'll let just a line of it hit the angle brush. Just a line of it. And then I turn it this way. The angle's going that way. Actually, I'm lying. The angle goes the opposite way of the curve. So this way, you'll see why in a second. Okay, and I start right at the front. And I drag it down. And get as close as you can. That's the point, to clean them up. So I'm gonna try and keep my hand out of the way so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So the top is done. And then we're gonna go to the bottom. And like I said, the angle opposite way, point at the opposite eye. And it helps to look surprised so you can see where your angle is at. And I'm just gonna make my ends just a little thinner. Just cleaning it up. There we go. And that's one eye. And angle, the arched angle on the opposite side. I'm gonna take care of the other eye. Okay, let's go back, and I have a makeup wipe here. I use also Neutrogena for that. I went in just a little too hard, so no biggie. That's why I like to do this in the beginning. Let's go back in with this eyebrow and do the same thing again. Just put it back where it was at. No big deal. It's back. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. There we go. And then get the bottom. Okay. Done. Okay, we're done with the brows. We're gonna take a sponge. I like to take a sponge. You can do this at the end when you're putting your makeup on, but I like to do it in the beginning. So I'll just go in and get the places where there might be a little extra sitting there. Don't go too close, because you'll mess up your brows. Brows done. Then I jump into the eyes because I fall out sometimes. So I'm gonna jump into the eyes, and I'm gonna be using new products, new brushes today. So bear with me as far as this, but I think I'm going with this brush to do my primer, my eyelid primer, And this is the smudge brush, and it is the RT332. So I'm gonna go in with this and some P. Louise, and the shade of my P. Louise eyeshadow primer is Warmer 2. You guys see that? It's 2. Alright. So, same thing. Just gonna take this, dab it a little bit across my eye. Not wearing a whole lot of eyeshadow today, just a little, so we don't need the whole big thing, but you'll see. And you guys, I'm not a makeup professional. I learned how to do this, like most people, on YouTube and Facebook, and it became really fun to me, so I wanted to share. So I'm just blending this out, and I'll come back with a fluffy brush in a second. Just blow it out. But first I'm gonna get this down on there. And if you guys know the exact way I'm supposed to be using these brushes, you can let me know, because honestly, I don't know, because they were a gift. And I did not know I was going to be using them. I am going to just blow this out a little bit with this crease brush. And it is the Essential Crease Brush, the RT310. So just using a fleshy brush, just make sure I don't leave any like harsh lines with the P. Louise. Just want to blow it out a little bit. And don't worry about where you get this at, cleaning everything up after we finish the eyes, which is my favorite part. Okay, so we're putting that away. Now we're going to start with eyeshadow. I'm going with what I have on today, which is like an olive green shirt. And I'll be wearing gold earrings also. I'm going to change. So we're going to have those colors, and I'll let you know exactly what they are when I'm using them, so you guys can copy this look if you want. First, I'm going to start off with Daddy. I'm starting off with Daddy in the Morphe palette, James Charles palette. So I'm going to take the shading brush. Shading brush is 307, RT307. And I just go with brushes that look like they're gonna do what I want them to do. I don't really know what they are, so that's why I'm letting you guys know when I'm actually using them. I think makeup should be fun. It don't have to be on point when you're doing it for yourself. So starting off with this, I'm gonna go over the whole eyelid with it. Not going up too high because I don't want it all the way up there. So just watching, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I kind of press and smooth out. And like I said, I'm not going all the way up, so I don't have to worry about all of that little shades of white, because it's going to be covered up with foundation once I clean everything up. And this is a really quick look, you guys. Not gonna take you that long. It probably took me longer to set this video up than it's gonna actually take me to do this look. And you guys, if you're new to makeup, please comment and let me know. Is this something that you also do, or just go along with the program when you do your makeup too? Because that's what I do. I don't really have a set anything. I just do things in a certain order. Because I have learned, like, if I do my eyeshadow, after I do my foundation, I end up putting more makeup on because I can't get the eyeshadow off of my cheeks or nose or wherever it decides to fall at. So I end up putting more makeup on to try and cover it, and that's just a hassle. So, are they sisters? Pretty much. Okay. Got the green pat down. It's packed down a lot. Then I am going to hit the back end with a glitter that is almost the same shade as the shirt. So that's what we're going to start with, the same brush. I have a brush cleaner. It was very inexpensive. It's dry, and I'm just gonna rub it just to get some of that excess off. And then I'm gonna go into this green glitter, which is guac. And we are still in the Morphe James Charles palette. So we're gonna hit the back end. You guys see that? I want to try and stay at an angle here. Okay. And the whole shape of this eye is going to change once I clean it up. So just bear with me. Okay. Then we're going to go on the other side and do the same thing. I just want to make sure. I'm going to go to the other side and do the same exact thing. When I do things like this, I kind of just get my boundary down so I don't go past it. And then I just pack on moving back or forward, whichever. Okay. Now we're going to go into the corner of the eye. Which, I don't have a brush in that I would want to use. It's kind of like, the brush I like to use is kind of like the one I just used. I'm going to have to put this in the description box or in the video. Got this brush also from Ipsy. And I like to use this corner to do my corner of my eyelids. So I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to dab into So Good from the same palette. So we're not jumping palettes, just staying on one palette. I don't have a lot of palettes anyway. So we're going to go into the corner of the eye and dab this in. And I'm going to try my best not to go past, if I was looking straight, not go past here. I'm just going to go in one more time just to make sure it's packed in there. And be careful. Don't worry about getting it up I just want this in my crease. I'm not cutting my crease. I just want it in the corner of my crease. That's it. And then we're gonna move over to the other side and do the same thing. I think this side maybe be up a little bit more. Make sure it's filled in. Okay. Then I do something I don't see a lot of people do, but it works for me, and I get the shape that I want. So I'm doing it. So we're gonna put away the palette. That's done. And then we're gonna clean it up. So the way I like to clean it up is, one thing is, put mascara on before I do anything else, just so it can be dry by the time we're dealing with lashes. So this is It Lash Blowout. Is there a shade? No. So it's just the name of it. And I just go back and forth a couple times, and then I close my eyes, and I think I can I think everybody can kind of feel where their face is at, so I kind of close my eyes and you'll see. And I try and get as close as I can and curl out. Okay, that's enough of that one. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay. Now we're gonna clean it up. And I have that same wipe I used earlier to clean up the brows. Well, to redo them. And I start in my corner. And I have to look at the mirror doing this, you guys. But I start in the corner. And I start to clean up. And I go just above my crease line. Try to be careful not to touch the brows. Hey guys, I'm back. Just had some mommy duties to take care of. I'm a mom of 3. We're still just cleaning up this eye. And I go to the corner to make sure I'm right above that crease. And we're gonna clean that up. And then I just swipe underneath to get the excess. And that's my shape. It's a little bit right here. It's bugging me. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. And I know it'd probably be a lot easier to cut the crease, but easier for someone else. Because this is the way I've been doing it since I started trying out makeup. So I have to stick with what I know. Alright, cleaned up. Don't have to worry about the little ring smudges because we're gonna go over that with some foundation later. Okay, so this is the eyes, guys. Remember we put on a little mascara earlier. Gonna go in again with the mascara. I'm gonna overdo it on mascara. I always do. Alrighty. Next is eyeliner. And I have the Araceli. There you guys go. I'll put it in the video so you guys can see it. So I hold my eye down, and as you can see, this always happens. I leave it there when I clean up. There's a little in the corners, so I leave it there. I like it at the bottom, so I start there. So I start where that fades off at. I hold my eyelid down, and I start where that fades off at. A little more. Okay, that's good for me. Let's see the difference. All right, we're gonna jump into the other eye. That one started going the eye. Okay, and another reason why I wait on foundation and always clean something up. Okay, eyeliner one last time. Mascara, from what I think, and this is Tarte's mascara. It's called Big Eye. Yeah, Big Eye. We're gonna go on with that. Just makes them more fuller and gives them a real good finish. Like I said before, I'm not a professional. I like to play in makeup. And I feel like I'm gonna go in just one more time to clean up. Now we're gonna start going into foundation. So before I do that, this might be against the rules, with the rules, I don't know, but I like to use a setting mist. This is the Morphe setting mist, and I love it, and so I'll spray a lot of it. So here we go. Yep, completely overdid it, but I like to. Next, I start with my brush when I'm doing foundation. And hubby got me this. It is the Art of Blending. It's a 4-piece makeup set. I am using the foundation brush, and it looks like this. And I don't know where you got it from, so we'll just look it up. It's called The Art of Blending. I don't think there's any other company name on it, so pretty sure you probably can find it online, probably Amazon. So we're going back into that foundation, the Clinique, in the shade 19. So with this, so I don't waste any, I kind of like to go directly on. Not a lot. That's going to be for my whole upper. Be right back. Let's see if we got enough. I might have to get another one. Alright, looks like I'll be buying more makeup tomorrow. Okay. A little on the nose, a little here. And then I'm just gonna blend this in. I'm gonna paint my face with this brush. Oh, you guys, I rarely color correct. I don't really do that. So you might see like a little acne scar here and there, like here. But I don't color correct, so it'll stay there until it's covered, which they're not that bad, so they kind of are good to just be put over some foundation. And that is a mole that I've had forever, and it kind of peeks out a little bit with makeup, and I don't mind at all. There is no method. I just paint the strokes, and where they should go. This foundation is almost as close as you can get to match my skin tone, so I don't really have to go down my neck because it blends. And I have to kind of look in the mirror for this mostly. Hopefully I don't get any on this head wrap, because I didn't even think of the head wrap until I realized my baby sister left hers at my house. And I quickly let her know I would be using it. She have it back on. And then carefully, I do that because I have this brush. That might not be safe with another brush, but this brush is rounded, so it kind of does what I wanted to do. So I start, as you can see, I have some makeup right there. I just pull it, I just drag it. Look at the shape of my eyebrow. See, I cleaned it up. So I'm just gonna make sure it's under here good, under here good. Have a little pigmentation there, a little dark, as you should when you're a mom of three. Okay, and I'm gonna put another foundation on as my concealer, and I'm not gonna use a lot. This is the Fit Me Cappuccino. I don't like looking too light because I am a brown skin girl and I love it. So I'm going to use that same brush. I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna go up under my eyes and on my chin a little bit, and top of my lip, and a little bit in the forehead. So under my eyes, dab, 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 just a little. Dab, dab, dab. Dab for this, dab for that. And finish it up here. And I just blow it out just a little. Oh, come on. And I don't know if anybody does, but I don't think I follow the same exact thing every single time, but pretty much. Okay. Then let's just use this up. Let's see. I'm just going to do my eyes one last time, and we can always add more. Let's just make sure. This, and this is the same brush with the foundation, so I still have a little on there, and that can contribute to what I'm trying to do. Okay, then my sponge, and I like to do this because to me it makes it look more like skin than makeup. So I just go my whole face, and this sponge is damp. It is very damp. And go my whole face with this. Everywhere. It just needs a little tap everywhere. Okay, so that's done. And if you guys can comment, her next step is lipstick. Well, no, let's step at the next. It's lipstick. I like reds, so I really don't wear any other color. So if you guys can comment, about what colors you wear with colors like this, because I'm going to wear some kind of red. So let's hope that it goes. I think that's good. Looks like skin to me. But yeah, next up is actually going to be bronzer. I use Juvias Place, and my shade is Congo. Yeah, I knew that. Congo. This makeup, even though it's my shade, I feel like some of my dark tones go away when I use it. So I like to use this just a little around my perimeters. I don't really use too much. It's just to get my shade of my actual shade back a little more. Same damp sponge, and I just go on my perimeters and blend that in. At the cheeks, I kind of just press really hard right here, just so I can get the natural shadows back in my face. Using the bottom end, so I can just make sure it's pressed in really good. Okay. I do not contour my nose. My nose is pretty small. I love it. I like it. So I don't do that. But if I did, I would use that Congo stick. I tried it a few times and I don't like contouring my nose. So I'm not gonna do it. Then there's lipstick. So today I think I'm going to use, I'm gonna use this. So in matter of fact, let's use two. Nope, not you. Not you. You. Okay. So first, NYX, and this is shade Copenhagen. So I'm actually gonna throw some more lip balm on. Things are just falling today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here's my lip balm. Complex Culture. It's their timed lip balm. It's nothing special. Just lip balm. You can probably use chapstick. And I'm just gonna put a little on before I put on my lipstick. So I don't use liner either. I usually line with a darker lipstick and then go in with a lighter one, and they're all shades of some kind of red. So I have to look at the mirror doing this. And this is coming up a lot lighter in the camera. I probably could turn down the lights and show you guys the actual. It's more like a deep red. This is coming up on camera like a bright red, but it's not. And I try not to get any on the inside because we are doing the lighter color there. Okay. And so I've had this one for a little while. This is Sugar. It is a matte. It's called Matte as Hell Crayon Stick. Sugar, by Sugar. It says number 7. And I use a little brush. I think I got this brush from Dollar Tree. It's a Wet n Wild. Yep, Wet n Wild brush to go in and get it and put it where I want it, which is the inside. And there might be a professional way to do this, but I work off trial and error and learning from others. So okay. Then, because like I said before, I love it, we are going to spray this bad boy down again. Let's just throw some of this stuff out of the way. And that dropped. Of course it did. Oh, let's one more time going with some mascara on this side, because I got it a little bit with foundation. I might have to go over it too. Well, no, I won't have to go over the liner. It'll be fine. Okay. I still have my foundation brush out, thank God, because look at that. Sweep that on the way. Devil is a lie. And we're gonna put that back. So, like I said, going back into my spray. Same spray. Setting spray. I don't know if it does anything, but I love it. It makes my face feel refreshing, so we're gonna do this again. Ooh. And it'll go away to dry. It's not gonna be shiny. So, as you guys can see, lipstick is done. So, look is done. Next time I do a video, I'll go more into maybe some of the products I use to make my skin glow underneath the foundation. I learned it from a few other YouTubers and Facebookers. So maybe I'll do that the next time. You guys can comment about anything you want to. If you gotta ask me questions, because I probably a book of a bunch of different people doing makeup. Also, make sure you hit the little bell so whenever I do make another video, you will get notification. Hopefully, I can do another video, maybe tomorrow, maybe next day. I'm gonna try and do them at least twice a week. If you got some ideas, if you got some colors that you want me to try and figure out something for, maybe you're wearing an outfit a certain color, I'll try and do that for you guys. Hopefully this ride will be very great and you guys will enjoy it as much as I do. I enjoyed this time with you guys. Oh no, let's do hair. I'm crazy. It's already done. Let's just put it into place. Okay. Yeah, all that work on that forehead, yeah, waste. So, I know you guys are going to get me in the comments like, girl, I do it all the time, you guys. I promise you. I got mommy brain. I definitely have mommy brain. So, see, caught a little bit of my personality in the first video. Okay. I like this crazy brain. Okay. And earrings. And then we're done. And I'm going with big old hoops this time, I think. What do you guys think? They don't stand out so much with this this wig. And if you guys want to know what this wig is, I got it from a local shop. So just comment below if you want to know, and I'll look up and see if you can. I'll get the name for you. Alrighty, so look is done. What do you guys think? So until next time, that took 2 minutes. See, that's why I forgot, because it wasn't a big deal. Until next time, you guys stay blessed.